Okay, this video is on solving equations with variables on both sides. We did a little bit of this yesterday, or a few days ago with our mini lesson. So let's just get started. When you have a variable on both sides, here's your steps. Do the distributive property on each side. Ooh, this sounds pretty familiar. Add like terms on each side. Get rid of the letter on only one side. It should be review. And solve like before. Here we go. Let's try one. 7x plus 19 equals 2x negative 2x plus 55. Okay? Do I have any distributive property? No. Move the variables to one side. Most of you like to have the variables, we decided, on the right side. So let's take our 2x and move it over here with our 7x. Yesterday we talked about doing the opposite because we're moving it through the equal sign to the other side. So to move it from this side, I have to get rid of it here, so add 2x, and then I have to keep it equal, so I have to add 2x to the other side. Now my 2x is gone. 7x plus 2x equals 9x plus 19 equals 55. Okay? Once we do that, now we have a two-step equation. Let's subtract 19 from both sides. So 9x equals 55 minus 19. And do that mental math. 6, 3, 36. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 9. And x is going to equal 4. So if I were to substitute it back in, 28 plus 19 should be the same as negative 8 plus 55. Second equation, 80 minus 9y equals 6y. Well, this time I have a y over here by itself, so we're going to break the mold. We're going to add 9y to both sides because y is already by itself. There's no distributive property, so 80 equals 15y. Divide both sides by 15, and that would be 80, 15. So it's not going to go evenly because that would have to be 90. So 15 will go into 80 at least 4 times. Nope, 5 times. With 5 left over, or 5 and 1/3, or you could say 16 thirds. I believe that is correct. Okay? Let's move on. So again, this one had a single answer. Let's try C. It's your third one. Distributive property, so let's take care of that. 3x plus 6 equals 3x plus 6. Something looks familiar there, but let's go ahead and solve this. Let's subtract 3x from both sides, and we get 6 equals 6. When you have the same number on the left side as you do the right side, this is called an identity solution. What that means is any number that you substitute in for x would make this equation true. So let's go back up here just for a second. Let's say x was 3. What's 3 plus 2? 5. What's 5 times 3? 15. What's 3 times 3? 9. What's 9 plus 6? 15. What if I put in 0? 0 plus 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 0 is 0. Plus 6 is 6. I'm getting the same result. Identity solution. So we can either have a single solution, like we did on the previous two. We can have an identity, which means we have an infinite number of solutions. Any number I put in, And then let's try this last one, D. X minus 2, x plus 2 equals x minus 2. Let's subtract x from both sides. Cancels there and it cancels there. So I'm left with 2 equals negative 4. Is that true? That is not a true statement. Since at 2 does not equal negative 4, this is a no solution. No, there isn't a number I could put in for x that would make this equation true. So that is our third type. You can have a single solution, you can have identity, which gives us an infinite number of solutions, or you could have a no solution. Go ahead and pause the video and do E and F, and let's see what you come up with. Okay, if you solved E, hopefully you got x equals 3. And if you solved F, you found that x was about 3 and 35 hundredths, or maybe you just left it 191 over 57. That concludes our variables on both sides with our new 3 types of solutions. Remember, single solution, identity or infinite solution, and no solution.